Just for Bub. Just for Bub, we gonna break JR off the bench today.
Go play this game and go to school, bro. Finish my work, man. Oh, we finna crash this nigga side.
Look, you can't crash it. But who you playing? What next team you want, Bum? So I know what to put. Who you put your dude on?
Put him on the what's that team? Put him on the Timberwolves.
How you get the Timberwolves, bro?
We're in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water.
I really want the Knicks, though, bro.
We're broadcasting live today.
But I want Porzingis.
For the Miami Heat, they are coming off a good outing against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And guys, it could have gone either way. Nearly won that one by 2.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5.
I gotta change my string.
They got Porzingis. Harrison Barnes is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And there's money. And it's Curry in at the 2. Kyrie Irving made
Barnes.
That nigga went and got Harrison Barnes. Well, Harrison Barnes blowing it like he did in the what's the name?
Harrison Barnes. I got Harrison Barnes out here at the 4. We play small ball out here.
The best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Love outside. Lets it go from deep. That's good.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out.
What you mean, bro? It's Porzingis, bro.
Good on the shot.
Porzingis is Euroed on that.
Showboating at the end of
They
that.
got that nigga too good.
Stolen. Down low. Here's Curry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Curry's got 5.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helps him make it happen.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Porzingis. They grab their own miss. Shot's good.
To be at Harrison Barnes at the 4.
Barnes has got his first 2 points of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Boy, I tell you what, the Heat made great use of the corner 3 last season. A lot of teams are using that part of the floor very well. Almost a third of their attempts were from one of the corners, second in the league in corner 3s for the Heat.
And that one's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
One characteristic, Greg, of the Miami Heat is they're a good team utilizing that corner three. It's one of the best shots you can take in the game. You know that, Greg.
Yeah, absolutely. It was my favorite, and it's the closest three-point attempt there is. And the Heat knew that and tailored their offense to make the most of it.
And that one's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Irving.
We play 4 quarters.
That one off the back iron and out.
Dude.
That's to Porzingis. For the three.
Come on, Port. I'll give it right back to him. Give it right back to him.
Feeds to Pittman. From past the arc. That one goes. Count it. Pittman's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. Irving kicks to Love. They set the pick. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Love can't hit.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Come on, Porzingis.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Here's Kabanga. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. There's the pass to Porzingis. There's the dish to Pittman. .56 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the rejection by Love. Pittman misses. The Heat with the lead. Here's Irving.
That's big. We all in.
It's hauled in by Porzingis. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Jennings. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Walker dishes to Warren. Misses the layup.
Come on, TJ.
McDermott, no one around him. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Heat lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Miami.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Heat, Irving is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Whiteside in the center, locking down the middle.
He's better than yours.
I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long. We're starting to become synonymous.
I can already see it.
There's the double team with Walker.
15, bro. Look, pick up your dribble. You take the ball out the game, it's over.
Right side a screen.
Oh, we there.
Penetrating.
One
by Warren.
Oh, there you go.
Here's Thompson.
There you go. Chris,
run the
floor.
Full stride on his way to
Ever
the
since,
big
hey, I
slam.
done really built this squad right, bro. We got
The
Timber
lead
Walker
changes
coming with
hands
the two.
once more. There has been no separation between these two
Go off
teams.
the floor.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Walker. Over in the corner, Warren. Walker goes in. And he gets it to go.
Up.
Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
Let's get the deal done for Kyrie, bro.
Irving against
I
Walker.
give you Timber and Surge for Kyrie.
Middleton the pass to Whiteside. It's a pick by Love. Whiteside dishes to Love. Love with another miss. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Golden State. Warren,
Sharpshooter, T.J. Warren, bro.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
With the bench.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Walker.
Oh, there you go.
Dishes it
There
to
goes
a Butler.
third.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
We about to crash y'all boys, man. I'm going to get a timeout.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's
those
got
starters
a
ain't
lead
they better
like
put them
that,
starters
why
like
not
he is.
take a few
My
chances?
new dude,
More
my new dude
engaging
is
and
saying
entertaining than just doing the old
that.
ho-hum one-hander.
He gonna be a
Timeout
problem.
called.
He gonna
The
be a
Heat.
real problem.
And guys, there's no doubt Walker has a lot of the tools needed to be a great point guard. But his shooting percentage is really what has kept him from making the leap. Just not as consistent as he needs to be. And a lot of it has to do with shot selection. That also has to improve.
He going all real quick.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor.
All real quick for him. Take off. It's the offense.
The Heat trailed by 7. Just thinking again about Kemba Walker's field goal percentage, Greg. You were talking about shot under 40%, Clark, from the floor last year.
Yeah, and I think so much of shooting percentage is a function of shot selection.
You need a new
That's
point
3
guard,
out of
man.
the
You better
last
put
4
the dogs
seasons
back
now,
in,
under
bub.
40% for Kemba. In order to be an elite point guard,
What they
go
doing
up.
at Southport, guys?
Miami no good on that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They set the pick.
Oh.
Here's Pittman. Mozgov with the block.
Oh.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Curry with the 3. Kept wide by Houston. Pass it to Pittman. And stolen by Richardson. Mozgov kicks to Daniels.
Don't do it to
And
yourself.
it's the Rockets on
Look,
the
he
break.
pull up like Curry.
And the basket
He
by
pull up
Pittman.
like he Curry, bro.
Pittman's got 5 points in the quarter. And
Don't
take
do
a
it
quick
to
look here,
yourself,
guys, at the
bub.
hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Oh, there you go.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is
that's
run. I mean, so much of their
good block.
offense
Who's
has come off the fast break.
that?
In transition, here comes Miami. Daniels is running.
Oh,
Left side,
Steph
Curry.
Curry with the rock, with the
Lets
shot.
it go from deep. Curry with another miss.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Good pull up.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of
He got
defense.
him that offensive light up.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here is Pittman. Following the score by Miami. Here's Porzingis.
What's up, bro?
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's Mozgov.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a
the
lot
GOAT,
of injuries.
man.
I mean, the front court and post players were hit the
What
hardest.
you gonna
I
trade
think
him to me
almost
up?
every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Marvin Williams has checked in for Barnes, and Porter subbed in for Smith. Now, here is Mirotic. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 3 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys.
Go ahead and go to school, bro.
Yeah, and that hurt him inside.
Go ahead and go to school, bro.
Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster. Amazing. They stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
Timeout called the Heat. We've seen Money really having a great game.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Love's check in for Mozgov. Longo comes in for Mirotic. Chris Middleton's checked in for McDermott. And Irving subbed in for Daniels. Irving kicks to Kabonga. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Hey, look, we got that light up.
Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Williams.
This is why I want you to go small ball, though.
Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Love. And stolen by Love. That one's in there. Pocket lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Irving.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there. Because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that's the
Porzingis about to go and go for the triple.
Nice steal. And how about the elevation, Kevin, on the fence?
Nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Kabonga can't do it by itself,
and that
man.
concludes the first half. Rockets ahead. They're up by 10. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Kabonga can't do it by itself. We got we made Bubs play small ball out here, huh?
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. What a game we're seeing from Money.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor.
Oh, there you go.
That's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
I mean,
there you go.
Feel good about it.
I appreciate that.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Money. He's got 14 points and he's stolen the ball 4 times. Inside, outside, it hasn't mattered. He's hitting from all over.
Look at Harrison Barnes.
What do we call
Harrison
that,
Barnes
zone?
hooping at the
That's
floor.
what he's in right now. Boy, does he have a hot head.
Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Porter. Porzingis is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Kerr. And it's Pittman in the 1 spot.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Too little, man.
The Heat trail by 12. Irving passes to Kabonga. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And here are the Heat now. Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Middleton kicks to Kabonga. Outside Irving. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. Walker's checked in for Money. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Irving dishes to Love. Here's Kabongo. That falls. Great assist by Love. And that's 15 points for Mr. Perfect.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Irving passes to Love. Irving against Walker. Clock at 6. Middleton outside. Here's Kabongo. Again, the Heat good for 2.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Porter. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Porzingis. Ibaka comes in for Barnes. And it's T.J. Warren in for Otto Porter Jr. Irving kicks to Kabongo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Thompson sends it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point.
Third.
Hold on. Hey, give me 1 second, bro.
All right. Oh, this nigga bummed and quit.
Nah, bruh. Oh, that nigga fell. He bummed and quit the game. Nah.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Irving against Walker. From deep. It'll go. The Rocket leads cut to just 9 points on the basket from Irving.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest.
Walker in the corner. Here's Thompson. A stupendous finish in traffic. Thompson's
Man, we're
got
just a
6
better
points.
team, man.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
They talking about Kabongo
There's
coming
gotta be a
into the
wall of
Rockets in
defense
free
when it comes
agency.
to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Warren, good.
This nigga get his
And
head
a moment here to
cracked,
take a look at some of the
cracked.
hustle stats
Oh,
for the
they let them
Rockets.
starters. You see them niggas getting them
Boy,
up
their
the big
hounding,
ball.
harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as
Look at
effective
the dude.
all night long.
We need a foul here. You need a foul.
Here's
Foul.
Curry with the
that
three.
nigga pulled back. Yeah.
Can't get it to go. The Heat go the other way with it.
Bongo for the take.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe 2, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
A wide open look here for Ibaka.
We're going to have to see that nigga.
The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. Kabongo. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Curry with a wide open look. Again, Curry missing.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Pass to Warren. Looking to get it going. Curry can't get it to go.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Good.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 13. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story of this matchup. We'll see how much things change up here. The Heat trailed by 13. McDermott is out there with Mirotic. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Jennings in at the point guard. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Jackson McDermott tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You're not playing a new squad every time you see him.
It's Porter outside, and it's blocked. For 3, Fournier. That's good.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
That's to Porzingis, and he banks in the layup. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
It's tipped. And Walker kicks to Pittman. Lets it go from the wing. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
That nigga Porzingis
And a
like
big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
He's got a clear path. Here.
He is blocked.
Now,
These niggas
Clark,
off the floor.
that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
it.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam.
Ain't no ready.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering
This is
some
when you
instant
know it's
offense.
bad. When Mirotic is the only man that came to play.
And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal.
Straight Kyrie, man.
just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Trey, oh my God, Trey Kyrie,
They
bro.
are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
What you want for
Greg,
it, man?
I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been
Bro, I give you Kimber and
five-star in
TJ
every
Warren
category.
for Kyrie.
To stop the run. It drops. That's his ninth field goal of the contest. A blistering hot
This
9
game
for
is
11.
dead over with,
Inside.
bro.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled.
Porzingis
Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on
Porzingis
Chris
and Pittman,
Middleton.
man. They like Shaq and
Curry's checked
Kobe,
in for the Rockets.
Jordan and Pippen.
And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see
Anyway.
for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year, and it's nice to
Bob.
see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he has.
Congo going to the floor, bro.
And talking about Whiteside, he isn't completely
Yeah,
out of the woods
trash.
yet. I mean,
Oh,
after a
boy.
couple of ejections last season, his
Oh,
teammates
it's hot.
publicly condemned his
There you
actions.
go.
They questioned
Oh,
his
baby.
maturity, challenged him to be more reliable, and for the most part, he was after those incidents.
Cuts off the pass.
No, Kabanga. Porzingis.
Porzingis passes
To Pittman.
to Pittman. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And you know, the
They
thing about
already-
Whiteside, guys, when he's right, he's an unbelievable game changer. Second in the league in blocked
he
shots
cut,
last season.
bruh.
Also posted the second best field goal percentage. The guy
Look
can
at
play
Otto Porter.
if he keeps
That
his
nigga's getting
head
dribs up.
squarely on his neck.
Otto Porter.
Middleton with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Barnes grabs the miss. To the left wing. Here's Curry with the three. And it's good.
Baby,
And the
hey,
Rockets
Hug,
lead
it
by
got
21.
ugly out here for this man.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And Kabongo kicks to Whiteside. Oh, that's blocked.
Look at Otto Porter got the deal, Kabongo. There you
Outside
go.
Curry. Here's
And
Porzingis.
what?
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
You got to get rid of him.
Well, Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a
I'm about
game
to tell
back
you
of
who
the
we
8th
start
spot.
with, man.
and
The one
what's
and
hard
our
for the
five,
Heat, Kevin,
man.
is that they were in the playoff
Pittman
picture
at the
for
one,
most of the
Kabongo
year,
at the
and as
five,
the season
man.
wore
That's where it
on,
starts.
they slowly fell out of that top 8.
And the Rockets making a change here. John
Oh,
Lure, he's
John
checked in
Lure.
for Harrison Barnes. Williams comes in for Porter. J.R. Smith's
Hey,
checked in
Lure.
for Curry. And it's Kemba Walker in for money.
And one team is just completely outclassing
Put it
the
like
other
this.
tonight.
They on the
Spirited
floor,
performance,
they can shoot
and it
it.
really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for money. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And Lure gets it to go.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Shoots the three. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
How you gonna put the double string in your playbook, bro?